stop the sun from shining. Whenever you're around me, the birds start singing.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com, and I'm here with a general tarot reading for all star signs, so it's for everyone for April. Okay, if you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel, subscribe to be alive, and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, let's go to the board and see what the cards have to say today about April. You can treat this as pick a card if you want to, and pick a number between 1 and 5 right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can go week by week. The fifth position is the last couple of days of the month. There's 30 days in April, I believe. Or you can just look at the whole lot holistically. Sometimes, you know, a particular card may jump out or resonate for you more than the others. Okay, so we're doing card number 1, or the first week for April, and it's just a general reading, whatever Spirit wants to tell me about April 2021. Okay, all right, so that chunk of cards came out. Let's read the one on top. I see blue and gold, and it reminds me of ancient Egypt, in fact. So there could be a healing energy around. Perhaps you're getting interested in the esoteric, you know, the mystical sort of realms, the occult, psychic abilities, intuition, healing, that sort of thing. The card that comes out is the 6 of Cups. This is all about happiness. This is actually a wonderful card. You see all of the flowers down the bottom here, and they're in cups. So cups are like containers of emotions. So you're likely to have lots of reasons to be happy in April if you've picked card number 1, or perhaps the first week of April. Okay, and it may be that you're coming to terms with your own psychic ability, or realizing, you know, that you've got lineage back to ancient Egypt, or the priestesses, or that sort of thing. Okay, and if you do have that in you, it's hard to be happy. There's like always something missing until you come to terms with that. All right, so card number 2. Card number 2, going with that one, closing my eyes. There's another car. It's a white car this time, or it's very sort of pale. I think it's white. This is about getting around in the world, your independence. I see a box of tissues with this as well. You might be moving on, and you know, sometimes it is natural and normal that you move on from a situation. It reminds me a bit of leaving home when you go to university, or moving away from home when, you know, you're a teenager or in your early 20s or something. Perhaps you're in your 40s today. But moving away from home and starting your life, that's what it feels like. Okay, and the card that comes up is the 3 of Wands. This is very inspirational. It's motivational. Other people could be involved with this. And you might get, you know, a lot of spiritual strength, especially from these other people. Sometimes there's little disagreements and things like this, but you're all passionate, completely different individuals, but all passionate. And so even if you have a bit of a disagreement on something, it's not the end of the world, but action to be taken. And you'll see there is a lot of red in this card. So take action. All right, card number 3. Card number 3, let's see what comes out. I'm still getting that ancient Egypt vibe, you know, the temples, the rituals, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, all right, going with that one there, I get the color blue. I also see aqua. Blue is the throat chakra, which is quite a bright blue. And the aqua is the joining of the blue of the throat and the green of the heart, because there is a new chakra forming there. So this is about speaking or communicating that which is going on, whatever it is that's going on in your heart, basically, your heart's desires. The card that comes up is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, this is a more earthly sort of card, and you'll see there's sort of mountains on both sides, the mountain at the background. So mountains often mean challenges. There might be a situation where it's not particularly easy, but you can make your way through. There's actually a path between these challenges, and you can do it. Sometimes people interpret this card as being too attached to wealth, or sort of clinging, or sort of looking for money too much. And yeah, that can happen, but mostly it's just that people have got issues around money and they're trying to solve their issues. But going overboard in one direction doesn't usually work. So this is about working, actually, and getting your way, thinking and getting your way out of the problem that you're in, if you've picked card number 3. Now, card number 4 for the month. What else do I see? That one's turned around, and so's that one. How strange, because I don't read reverse cards, but let's go with that one anyway. I see the colour aqua again. This time it's a bird, an aqua coloured bird flying high in the sky. That's all about freedom and liberation. Birds fly high, they take the big picture view. So it's not just about looking at what's in front of you, it's about thinking the future, what the future holds, and what the logical consequences to your actions are. Sorry, there goes Jupiter barking. The card that comes up is the 5 of Wands. Okay, the 5 of Wands. This can be a case where you have to stand your ground. It's not a time to sort of back down, but to be firm. Okay, there could be some competition around you, or people don't want you to stand your ground, but you can do it. You're strong enough because you've got these flames in your fingertips. And this is your inspiration moving you forward. Okay, it's a positive card, actually, and it's really bringing strength to the fore in a situation. All right, let's look at the last card now. Card number 5. Last couple of days of the month. Let's see what comes out. Okay, going with this card here, I see the colour white rabbits, affectionate, cute. Sometimes there's a little bit of fear underneath, or nervousness. So do look at whatever it is that you're nervous about. But yeah, a sweet, cuddly, affectionate energy. And what comes up is the Knight of Wands. I do like this. This is like a young man in his 20s, or perhaps his late teens if he's a bit advanced. This could be somebody's son, perhaps. And it's often somebody who is willing to step out into the unknown. He doesn't have to rush, though, about it. See, he's on a tortoise here, so he's going at his own rate, but there's a lot of growth here and a lot of action. And this is somebody who believes in himself. Okay, it is a possible change of residence as well, or looking for another home. And there's also the possibility of travel, but it's not that likely these days. But growth, expansion of your horizons, caution with it, which is actually a good thing. That's card number 5. Okay, so we've got Cups, Wands, Pentacles, Wands. Okay, a lot of wands around this month, so a lot of fiery, passionate energy. And we might hear of more arguments and disagreements, but it doesn't have to affect us. And there's nothing, even this one here, card number 4, it doesn't even have to be an argument or a disagreement. It's just you being clear about your boundaries. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes now and see what I can see for you and for everybody else for the month of April 2021. Okay, yes, so I do have some mountains here on both sides, and this came up in today's Divine Daily Message, and there was a bridge, and it's like joining the opposites. Okay, so we're bringing within us we're bringing two different energies together. You know how sometimes you think in your mind, oh, will I do this, but on the other hand that? So you've got like two conflicting ideas or two opposing energies. They're being joined together. And balancing these energies is the key point. Giving a little bit to one and a little bit to the other. So it's sort of like trying to compromise in some situation. Now I'm out in space and I see the space station, the ISS, and I'm looking down at the Earth. And regardless of what happens, the Earth keeps spinning. Okay, life goes on. There's a big eye in front of me opening up, and I was going to say third eye, but then it turned into an elephant. So an elephant never forgets. So do think about things that have happened in the past. You may find that there's flashes of nostalgia. You know, you're feeling sorry for the past or things that happened in the past. And there could be some contact with old school friends as well, or perhaps a school reunion. But something from the past is coming forward into your consciousness for you to think about and maybe process a bit more of the emotion around that. Okay, so as the month proceeds, do watch for patterns, past patterns coming back, because it could be not only that someone from the past comes back into your life, but a pattern from the past comes back. So catch yourself before you just automatically and unconsciously follow that pattern. Catch yourself, and you'll be able to avoid a whole lot of grief. Okay, you'll be able to do that. Okay, a lot of green, a lot of growth when I say that. That's a real opportunity for you to grow this month. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I hope you found this a little bit useful. Do let me know, and I would appreciate a like or a share on your social media as well. Have a wonderful month, everyone. If you are new, subscribe to Be Alive and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, fabulous, everybody, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.